So today I thought I would do the comparison. Also, 3-card reading. I'm going to use the Barbieri deck. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this deck, I randomly took 3 cards out of that deck and then I matched those cards with the Somnia tarot. And I thought, let's compare them and let's see the difference. I've never done this before and I didn't practice this, so I pulled these cards and here we go. So in the Barbieri deck, I have the Hangman, I'm going to keep them separate, then I'll put them together, but the Barbieri has the Hangman. They both have the Hangman, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. And when I look at these, I'm going to put them up a little bit. What I see is, okay, if I were to do a reading and just do the story as moving forward, you know, the Hangman reminds us that we have decided that we need to take a step back, we need to take time out, we need to look at things a little differently. But what I get from this one specifically is that it wasn't a good place. Because of that red in her eyes, I mean, she's coming to a realization, right? That aha moment or something. There's that look in her eye that's making her go, okay, you know, I'm done. I've been in this position. I've learned what I need to learn, and now I'm going to come out of it. And when she does, and in this case, I'm just looking at the female on the card, there is this energy moving forward, deciding to almost fight. That's what I'm seeing with this Knight of Swords. It's not a nice night. It's coming out blazing and got the sword above her head and coming forward. So I feel like it's just really about this energy of, yeah, I've been in this place too long. I'm done. I'm going to fight, and I'm going to fight for what I love. And that's what I feel like it is I'm going to come out of this. I've looked at this differently. I've, you know, done the retro, you know, I've come into my own, and now I've realized that I need to fight for this. I need to fight for what I love and what is important to my heart. That's the Queen of Cups. I feel like that Queen also in this deck is very strong. Even though it's an emotional card, it's a very strong emotion. So I feel a lot of strength in these. I feel a lot of speed, a lot of action, a lot of feeling. Like, I really, like, when I look at this, I really feel strong about what I'm doing. And I think that's that night is making me go, I've got this. You know, I've been in this situation. I've done my due diligence. Now I'm going to just grab the bull by the horns. I'm going to attack, and I'm going to grab what I love. And in a love reading, this would be totally cool. Like, I'm going to go after what I feel like I deserve and what would be good for my heart. And if it were just any kind of reading either, like, I don't know, it just totally feels, I don't know, very passionate, but with a sense of, you know, knowing exactly what you want. That's how I'm getting this. So it's a pretty simple reading. And if you look, I'm looking at the cards, and that's how the cards are making me feel. I mean, I understand the meanings of the cards, and we know that the Queen of Cups is about love and stuff. So I'm going with that as well. But this Queen feels very strong as well. Like, but because it's a cup, I feel like she's strong in her emotions. She knows that that's who she is, and that's okay, and that's good, and she will defend who she is as a feeling, loving woman. Yeah, I love that feeling on that reading. So that was the Barbieri. Now we're going to compare that, and I'm going to do the same thing with the Somnia. And this is to me, it's a completely different feeling now. I haven't looked at them. I'm just, like, again, I'm doing this off the cuff. So now I look at this Hangman a lot as reflection. I'm almost always when I do a reading, And I will say, when I do a reading for a person, it could be different, but you know, just I'm always drawn to that reflection in the water. He's got a, you know, he's it's a reflection. So I feel like that he's reflecting. Again, that's what kind of the hangman means, is taking reflection and allowing yourself some time out. I feel like both the knight and the queen are facing this reflection, and I almost feel indecisive about it. Like, I feel like the story is, you know, here I am, I'm thinking about these things, and I feel like the knight is going, do I take this by storm? Do I come in, you know, blazing, or do I attack this with more love in my heart and, you know, and feeling? And this knight does not move as fast. It's facing towards the hangman, and the Queen of Cups is giving back, right? So what do we do here? And it's weird. It's like, I feel like they're both looking at the hangman, and that's why I get the indecisive, because a Knight of Swords and a Queen of Cups are two completely different personalities. And I feel like that's the reflection, is, you know, I'm reflecting on what I need to do in this situation, and if I choose to go with the speed of the knight and that direct action, then what's the consequences? And instead, do I take it and go with my heart and be loving and caring and use that as my action? I feel like, because the queen is at the end of the reading, that is the action the person's going to take, that they have gone through the process. I'm thinking about this. Should I take the action as the knight? But no, I'm going to take this loving stance instead. I'm going to look at this situation with loving and caring eyes. It's amazing how these two are completely different. And if you just look at them together really quick, we'll just, you know, you've got the hangman in the Barbieri. To me, the red speaks of really, aha. To me, the Somnia is about reflection. I mean, because of the reflection in the river or the water, it just immediately feels that way. The Knight of Swords in the Barbieri is very action. It's, I mean, with that sword above their head, that says something. But this one has the sword up, meaning I'm on a quest, but there's not quite as much action. And then the Queen of Cups, I've got the strength. The Barbieri, though, is a very strong deck. The pictures are very strong. They're a little bit almost on the erotic side, some of the pictures, so there's a different feel to it. But this queen is giving back and saying, yes, I mean, she's pouring the water into another cup. In other words, I'm giving you my love. That's the way I feel with that one. This one is, come love me for who I am, and I'm going to love who I want. You know, more like that kind of attitude. But that's okay, right? We need those different feelings. So, yeah, that's doing a 3-card reading with 2 different decks. Kind of interesting.